Don't you be afraid.
With Sinister 7 Gaming, and today we're gonna go over my hunter build. And without further ado, let's go over the techniques. The first technique I'm using is explosive arrow. Fire an arrow that explodes after a short delay. Basically, you can shoot it at the ground and it'll sit there for a second, or you can, like, I haven't noticed a short delay at all, but that's what they say. The other ability is increase headshot damage by 50% for targets within 12 meters. A lot of people sleep on this skill for the simple fact that they think 12 meters, I'm a hunter, I gotta fight from range, and that's not the case. Like, as you've seen in the cut before this, I'm getting it inside 12 meters. I'm trying to decimate everything. Like, katana for what? Then another slept on ability, resupply, refills 30% of all ammo types. I use this skill religiously. Like, I never run out of ammo because I always have resolve and I'm always popping it. Boop, more arrows, more fire arrows. So this is definitely a staple in this build. And the last one is pinpoint. Body shots with a bow have a 50% chance to deal headshot damage. This is so big for this particular build because all I really shoot is body shots. Reason being is because the 50%, I have a 1 out of 2 chance to hit a body shot. And once you see my gear and how I got the whole build spec'd out, you're gonna understand why. Okay, that's why he's doing it like that. But as you already know, I use the water katana, Way of Flame. That's my go-to when I'm not using one of the legendary katanas. Here is the centerpiece, the linchpin, the doodada of the whole build right here, skipping stone bow. And at first I wasn't a big fan of longbows because the long drawn animation, but the longer you hold that drawstring, the more damage you do. So it's like a freight train hitting them in the chest. Pound! But this is where it gets interesting. I stacked headshot damage and draw speed. The reason I went draw speed over anything else is because when you're in a fray and you're fighting multiple things at once, you want to be able to go amp. That's what you want to do. And I also use headshot refund. Whenever you do headshot damage, you get the ammo back. That's big, especially because I use pinpoint. And with pinpoint, I have a 1 in 2 chance to keep my ammo. Sometimes it proc 2, 3, 4 times in a row, as you probably seen in the cut before. But this is probably the best weapon or gear period in the game right now. Now I'm working on this piece here. How I want it is Where is it? This is the piece I have been using. So what I want is range damage at 12%. I want draw speed, and I also want combat regeneration. Let me tell you about combat regeneration if you don't know. Combat regeneration is so big for the hunter because you're always moving. And if you're always repositioning, you're always jumping to another rooftop, you're always trying to get a better shot, you're always healing. So that removes that whole need for a healer, that removes that whole need to overheal yourself or be worried about your health because you're always moving. Even when you're poisoned. If you're poisoned and you start running and you start regenerating your health, you're gonna instantly heal your poison. Ain't shiny secret. Then my tried and true, I use the sticky bomb. I like the fired up sticky bomb with increased damage and increased status effect. Reason I like that is because status effect duration, it affects the explosive arrow, which sets everything on fire, and they stay burning longer. And the sticky bomb, they stay burning longer as well with this with the status effect, and fired up, it lights everything on fire. And in times of emergency, I use the healing gourd. Quickly get 25%. However, it ends up being more than 25%. 25 health. It ends up being about 40 health because of the strong bruise healing increased by 50%. Then I use the I'm trying to get the 10% damage reduction, and then the cooldown is 15%. But that's my hunter, and like I said, you've seen the footage. It hits like a truck. It's only going to get stronger. If you have any tips that you want to give, leave them below. If you have any critiques, leave them below. If you're not a subscriber already, definitely subscribe. Coming with nothing but the hits. This your boy Jamila, you're 7 with Center 7 Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.